Thank you so much for joining me on your mats on this beautiful afternoon. I wanted to dedicate this practice to my mom. My mom is this extraordinary woman who gives and gives and gives and oftentimes doesn't allow herself time for herself. So in this sequence, very beginner-friendly sequence, we will delve into the deepest parts of ourselves, releasing our emotions and healing from an internal level to bring joy more into our life. I'm such a big believer that by uplifting my own joy, I uplift the joy of all of those around me. So let's begin in child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch. Separate your knees to the outside corners of your mat. Slide your fingertips forward. Soften your forehead down to your mat. And start to bring in movement right away. Gently rock your forehead on your mat from the right to the left, lubricating your hip flexors. When you feel evenly rocked on right and left, come back to center. Completely give in to your space, melts down. Take an open mouth exhale. Deep sip in. Exhale out of your nose. Inhale, come forward, tabletop position. Drive your belly to your spine. Sit your shoulder blade over your elbow, over your wrist, and your knees under your hips. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Tuck your chin, round your spine. 2 more times through with breath. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time through here. Breathe in. Curl. Breathe out. Neutral tabletop position. Inhale. Modified side plank. Exhale. Extend your left arm up to the ceiling. Direct your left hip on top of your right. Press down through the sole of your left foot and breathe. Awaken your side rib cage. Turn on your obliques. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Option here to lift your top leg, finding balance on your mat. Flex your foot. Breathe. Exhale, softly land your left palm and your left knee, and then inhale, roll right into the other side. Squeeze your rhomboids together on your back. Electrify your right fingertips up. Gaze towards your top right hand. Again, compress down through the sole of your foot, or activate the side obliques even more. Flex your right toes into your face. Stack your hips and breathe here. Exhale, release right hand, release your right knee. Inhale, step your right foot through to meet your palms. Exhale, low lunge, curl your left toes under. Tent up through your finger pads. Extend your left heel to the back of the room. Awaken your heart forward. Take a breath in. Let it go. Inhale, lower your left knee. Reach your arms to the ceiling, crescent moon, and breathe here. Knit your low ribs up and in. Expand through your left hip flexor. Shoulders line up over your hips. Take a big breath in, fill up. Exhale. 2 more together. Breathe in. Exhale, release your hands inside your right foot, runner's lunge. Walk your right toes out to 45 degrees, all the way angled on the corner edge of your mat. Couple options here. We can stay on the left knee, long spine. So draw your pelvic floor up and in, sink your hips low, and drive your heart through. If you'd like to get deeper into the posture, deeper into your hips, you'll curl your left toes under and straighten the left leg. Also an option to come down to your forearms, maintain a flat back, and rotate to the outer right edge of your foot. Breathe. Inhale, release, tabletop position. Again, stack your shoulders over your wrists. Send your right knee to meet your left. Inhale, left foot steps through. Right toes curl under. Exhale, low lunge. Again, tent up through your fingertips. Maybe put blocks underneath your hands or a prop if you have really tight hip joints. Sink in with gravitational pull. Wrap your shoulder blades on your back, nestle down into your space. Send your breath right into the areas of tension, right into your hips. Breathe. And drop your right knee down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Electrify your fingertips up to the ceiling and breathe here. Press down through your big left toe mount. Shine your hip bones forward towards the front of your mat. And then Tadasana arms. Rotate pinky fingers in. Slide your shoulder blades down. Take a breath in. Extend out of the crown of your head. And breath out. 2 more together. Exhale. Place your hands inside your left foot this time, runner's lunge. Toe heel the left toes out. And come to the same place you did on the other side. So if you stayed on your back knee, stay on this side as well. Drawing in balance into our practice, even though this hip might feel completely different than the other hip. If you came into the full variation, right toes under. Extend your right heel to the back of the room. Draw open on the corner edge of your left foot and come down to your forearms. Relax your head and neck. Surrender into your space. Begin to unravel and unfold all of the negativity as we sip in our breath, filling ourselves up with joy. Release your right knee. Inhale, climb back up. Tabletop position. Cross your ankles. Take a seat on your hips. Bring your big toes and heels to touch. Seal your legs together. Bound angle pose. Doesn't matter how close your heels are. The tighter your hips, the further the heels away can be. The more open your hips, the closer they can be. I'm going to be right about in center. Bring opposite hand onto your ankles and then remove the fleshy part of your sit bone. Ground down through the sit bones. Lengthen your spine. Take a breath in. Gently pull in. Then exhale, hinge from your hips and fold forward. Again, you don't need to get all the way down. Gradually working to surrender deeper and deeper into the pose. Inhale, roll up, flat back. Exhale, staff pose. Release your legs out in front of you. Scoot back to the center of your mat. Inhale, flip your palms up to the ceiling. Exhale with control all the way down to your back. Figure 4. Slide your heels in towards your glutes. Relax your hands by your side. Then inhale, lift your left leg up to the ceiling, flex your foot. Exhale, place your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Iron out your spine. Expose the palms up to the ceiling and breathe here. If this feels comfortable and open, you'll inhale the right leg high, flex your foot, and pull in. Extend your tailbone further to the front of your mat. Take a breath in, send your right heel to the ceiling. Exhale, bend your right knee, come down. Inhale, extend. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, release your right foot all the way to the floor. Lower your left foot as well, hip width distance apart. Inhale, right leg high, flex your toes. Exhale, figure 4, right ankle on top of your left calf. So you'll notice on this side for me, from an existing injury in my right ankle, that my right hip is much tighter, so the knee is more forward. Notice these things in your body so you can give them extra love and intention in your practice. Protect your joints, flex your feet, hip bones forward, and relax down. Again, you can stay right here. This is already getting a great stretch. If you want to go a little deeper, inhale, left leg to the ceiling, pull in, exhale, bend, heel to glute. Inhale, lift up, exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale, plant your left foot down, plant your right foot down. Feet stay hip width distance apart. Step them in a little closer to your glutes so you can tickle the backs of your heels with your finger pads. Then inhale, bridge pose. Lift your hips up to the ceiling. Steer your shoulder blades under. Maybe interlace your palms to touch. Pull your heart forward to the back of your mat and breathe. Big breath in. Exhale, release your grip one vertebra at a time. Lower all the way down to your mat. Kiss the soles of your feet together, Supta Baddha Konasana. Spread your knees open like a butterfly. Place one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Close your eyes. Notice the radiance that lives within you. Notice the joy as you breathe into this moment, seeing everything for what it truly is, finding the beauty and oneness in all. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Compress the tops of your thighs onto your belly. Happy baby. Spread your knees to the outside of your rib cage. Steer your heels to the ceiling and breathe here. So I love to grab the backs of my knees in this posture and pull down. Relax your shoulder heads. Notice if the tailbone starts to pull up. Try to maintain it all the way on your mat so you're ironing out and lengthening still. Eventually you'll grab the inner arches of your feet. Use your bicep strength to pull open. Hug your knees into your chest. Exhale your air. Inhale, cactus your arms, palms face up. Exhale, supine twist. Release your knees over to the left side of your mat. Scoop your bottom hip under and then gaze to the right. Come back to center. Hug your knees back in. Squeeze down. Exhale. Inhale, arms to a cactus. Exhale, rotate your knees this time over to the right. Again, stack your hips. Expose your palms to the ceiling. And then exhale, gaze to the left. And breathe. Inhale, come to center. One more final hug. Draw your forehead into your knees. Wrap into a little ball. Breathe in. Shavasana. Breathe out. Flop your toes open. Close your eyes. And completely surrender into your space. When you're ready to awaken, invite energy into your fingers and toes. Drink your breath back in and blanket yourself within your own joy. Sweep your heels into your glutes. Roll over to your right side. Supported fetal position. Cradle your head with your biceps. Press down into your top hand. Come all the way up to a comfortable seat. Closing your practice. To all the mothers in the world, I thank you. But I especially thank my mom for always being there and allowing me to become the woman I am today. Bring your hands into your third eye center, the seat of intuition. Fill up, honoring yourself, honoring your practice, and welcoming joy into your life. Bow forward. Namaste.